Hey, what's up, everyone? Yeah, it's me. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Good to see you all, you know? Yeah. I appreciate the ovation, you know? Yeah. Yeah, keep it going, come on, yeah. You know, my ego, you know what I mean? Look what you're doing to me, you know? Yeah, that's enough, though. I gotta start the video. It's enough. Knock it off! Hi everyone, this is Hollywood DPX. First you knew me as a YouTuber, but now you just know me as an asshole. I've appeared in my fair share of movies because I've sold my soul to Hollywood. I made a pretty penny off of that too. And because of that, I've also been in my fair share of beefs. I'm definitely feuding with Chained Together. Rage-inducing slop. Gonzo from the Muppets. Don't let that man show his face around here ever again. Don't even get me started on Millard Fillmore. God damn. The arcade consoles think they can pass me in subscribers? Maybe they have at this point. I don't know, but they better not. 50 Cent, you know, maybe a little risky to feud with him, but he's got 2 games of his own, and neither of them will be in this video because I can't get my hands on them. They would have been perfect for this video, but yeah, it's unfortunate. That's not a joke, by the way. I can't include them in this video. But I need to go back a bit.
Celebrities. You all know them. You all have your favorites. Maybe you even have a celebrity crush. Some are humble, some have good reputations, some sell their souls and become Hollywood DPX. What we don't really see anymore is celebrity video games. I don't just mean celebrities appearing in games. Gaming has evolved so much, you get big name Hollywood celebrities appearing in big games. Most notably, you got like Norman Reedus and Mads Mikkelsen in Death Stranding, Keanu Reeves and Idris Elba in Cyberpunk, and Charlie Cox and Andy Serkis in Expedition 33. Did not realize it was all pairs, but back in the day, you wouldn't have Keanu Reeves appearing in Cyberpunk, you would just have Keanu Reeves, the video game.
And that's what we're doing today. These are specifically celebrity games, where like the celebrity is like the main attraction, you know? It's a game about a celebrity. No, you know, Hell's Kitchen, the video game, as I've seen that pop up quite a lot. That is a reality TV game. Even if Gordon Ramsay's in it, that's a reality TV game. Maybe that's an episode you want to see in the future, though. And maybe you also want to see me follow up this video, because there's more than enough celebrity games to go around. But for now, we're gonna start with Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City. What the fuck did I even just say?
So it starts with the title screen, duh, and I will say this music kinda slaps. So we got some story here with MJ showing up to practice for a charity game and his team is missing. Crash sound! A ball with a note scrawled on it. Mr. Jordan, if you want to save your pals, come to the Egyptian room in the Field Museum at midnight. Come alone. Dr. Max Cranium.
Yeah, you know what? I think I would also want to abduct a basketball team if my last name was Cranium!
So yeah, we are in the game. This is Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City. This is a real game. We couldn't get scalebound, but we got this. So in this game, it's a platformer where you play as the star of the most epic movie of all time, Space Jam, which is definitely what he's best known for, I swear. And you go around platforming. You also, like, fight bats and basketball zombies. And you can't forget the big old metal spiders.
Wait, no. Why are you cutting to me?
So what you're actually supposed to do in this game is collect keys, which unlock doors that free MJ's teammates. But not all keys unlock all doors. It's really confusing and frustrating. Eventually, I was able to free this guy. I can't tell who that is, because the game doesn't specify, and I wouldn't be surprised if they got lazy and just gave everyone the exact same sprite. And what? It's like an RPG? Dialogue options?
Well, I take it back. Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City, was ahead of its time.
Thanks for saving me, Michael. The other guys are locked up too.
Yeah, thanks, Charles. It's not like that's the whole premise of this game. That is Charles Barkley, right? It looks like him. You're not gonna call me racist for this, right? I mean, the game doesn't specify. The game's being racist.
Where are they now? A little dude with a big head locked them all up all over the city.
In the Windy City, Ayo! Can I play a different game? Why, yes, I do have control over this video, so we're gonna move on from one MJ to another MJ with Michael Jackson's Moonwalker for the Sega Genesis. And for those that don't know, maybe you just laughed at the idea of a Michael Jackson video game, but back in the 90s, this was a big deal, you know? Everyone was into Michael Jackson, and he was almost kind of like a mascot for the Sega Genesis in a weird way. And this is based off of an arcade game, which is based off of a movie. So maybe this shouldn't be in celebrity games, this should be in movie tie-in games. But I feel like it's more popular as a video game, if anything. Plus also, I already, I'm not including the 50 Cent games. I have to fucking include Michael Jackson, okay? Huh, nice little reference to the music video for Smooth Criminal. Got a nice little remix as well. Hey! There. Now where were we? Dude, stop! There. Can you just let me have a jam sesh?
Say what you want about this game, but I think Michael Jackson's music and the Sega Genesis sound chip go together perfectly.
Alright, fine, I'll play the game.
Michael!
I will refrain from making such jokes.
So it looks like the objective of Michael Jackson's Moonwalker is to go around beating up these guys while saving the kids. They don't even say thank you, by the way, they just go, Michael!
Why does he do that, though?
So I've saved all the kids from down here and beat up all the enemies, but I have to go up the stairs somehow.
How the fuck do you go up the stairs?
So I said, fuck it, what's this thing?
Oh, it's a ladder!
Alright, I just gotta go up the ladder.
6.5 hours later.
Holy shit, I fucking did it!
So I then died, but we don't need to worry about that. But what it turns out is I'm actually supposed to check the doors to see if there's kids in there. Sometimes there's kids, sometimes there's enemies, and other times there's nothing. Nothing's in there. But you never know, and more frustratingly so, you have no way of knowing what doors you've already checked unless you just remember so. Fuck you! Okay, so now that I'm here and I've cleared it of all the enemies, there's this guy in a yellow suit.
Oh, okay.
So I guess when you beat all the enemies, Michael Jackson's pet chimpanzee Bubbles hops on your shoulder and points.
Okay, so I would assume Bubbles is gonna point me to where I need to go. That's cool. That's almost like a waypoint, you know? That's cool with Bubbles, you know? Everyone needs a little pet chimpanzee like Bubbles, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you want me to go diagonally down? Oh, okay, you want me to go back. Gotcha. Oh wait, no, you actually want me to go the other way. Alright, I'll go that way.
Make up your fucking mind, Bubbles!
So after Bubbles does a fantastic job pointing to where I need to go, I now need to fight whoever this is.
Oh, I guess I'm not gonna fight him. Okay.
Nope. Instead, you gotta fight all these mobsters that just kind of come out of nowhere. I do it, and now I'm on to the next stage, which looks the exact same. The layout is different, but it's the same otherwise. A lot of doors, a lot of mobsters, a lot of kids, a lot of doors with mobsters, a lot of doors with kids, a lot of doors with nothing. Let's not forget the biggest enemy in this game, the fucking stairs.
I don't have much else to say about Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, you know? You probably get the sense that it's a bad game, which it is, but it has some, like, so bad it's good to it, if you know what I mean. Let me explain.
It was more like a fever dream from an arcade scene. I said don't mind, but what do you mean this is the one? Where I spin, grab my crotch, and then I scream. He said this is the one. Where I sparkle, kick across the screen. It's a game called Moonwalker, as it caused a scene too early. Then every head turned, confused, they plain dream flame one. Where I moonwalk through the screen, on the doors on the screen. People always told me, be careful what you do. There's too many doors with just nothing inside. And Bubbles always shows me, this is where you go. But he doesn't know where to fucking point, and the stairs can go to hell! Moonwalker is such a weird game. So bad it's good, but claims it is the one. But the game is just not fun.
Other than that, I got nothing else to say. So now we're gonna move on from MJ to JC, Jackie Chan, in Jackie Chan Stuntmaster for the PS1. Let's play the game.
Alright, so we're gonna hit start.
The fuck was that? Am I playing Jackie Chan or am I playing Soma? Soma D's nut?
Jackie.
I haven't even actually gotten into the gameplay yet, but I have so many questions. What the fuck is that? What did they do to the good old JC, Jackie Chan? What did they do to him?
Jackie, I want you to take this package to this address. It is very important that you give this package your utmost attention.
Now, how much you want to bet the VA of that character is a white guy, or at least not Asian, and they told him to do an Asian accent? You want to bet Space Jam for DVD? Space Jam for Blu-ray? I bet you Space Jam for Laserdisc is very tempting. Well, he is not Asian. It's a white guy, and they told him to do an Asian accent. Thank you very much. You owe me Space Jam.
I mean, somehow they got Jackie Chan to actually voice himself in this game. Maybe he was struggling with getting work at the time? I don't know. This was 2000, so maybe. So it turns out there's an evil organization after Jackie Chan, and they kidnapped that delivery guy, and JC is on the run. And now we get to play the game.
Also, knowing what we know about this game and how it'll be maybe a little problematic if released today, to take a wild guess of where the first level of this game takes place. Go on, take a guess, you know. This is a Jackie Chan game, so take a guess what some really funny people thought of.
Chinatown.
Yup!
Oh, and you can't forget the load times. This is a PS1 game, so of course it takes 5 years to load. So, how are you doing? You do anything fun lately? I just been working on this video, you know. You all remember House of a Thousand Corpses? Oh shit, we actually started the game. Okay. So I don't quite know how else to describe Jackie Chan's model here, other than he looks like a Roblox. Also, this is a beat 'em up. I guess that's to be expected. But wanna know what isn't expected?
Get ready! Epic rap battles of history! We got The Stairs from Michael Jackson's Moonwalker versus The Doors from Jackie Chan's Stuntmaster! Now, I bet you 4 Space Jam VHS tapes you were not expecting that.
To be fair, opening the doors isn't as frustrating as going up the stairs in Moonwalker. There is just a button to press. It just doesn't always work. So I guess the door wins the rap battle. As for the actual game and the gameplay, there isn't much to this one. It's a very mediocre but ultimately inoffensive game when physically playing it. The game feels okay, I just don't have much to say.
But now it's time to move on from JC to MKO and Ayo. Ayo! The Olsen twins, Mary-Kate and Ashley. We're gonna play one of their games. And yeah, that's right, you heard me right. I said one of their games. There's more than one, but we're gonna start with Mary-Kate and Ashley Magical Mystery Mall for the PS1, and we'll see what happens. I don't fucking know.
Oh shit, this game was developed by N-Space, the devs of Geist. They unfortunately died a horrible death from the rated M Nintendo curse, but I'm sure they're in heaven, not hell.
Depending on what this game is like, they might be in hell.
So we start off with Mary, Kate, and Ashley in a mall, of course. If they weren't in a mall, I'd have to sue Endspace for deception. But I still might have to do that because why is this mall so empty? So we get a little montage of everything the Olsen twins do at the mall. Alright, so I skipped the rest of the montage because it's about what you'd expect, and it's a Mary, Kate, and Ashley montage. Get out of here. And we get this cutscene with Mary, Kate, and Ashley Olsen. Get this. In a mall. Surprise! There is one other person at this mall, and she sells the twins this very delicate gem for $5.
It's probably a scam, I wouldn't do it.
But it actually comes in two halves. The woman says not to put the two pieces together, otherwise shit will happen. The twins decide, nah, fuck you, we're gonna put it together, and then they put them together, and then shit happens. So it's not even really clear what exactly they just did, but they did do something, and in order to fix it, they gotta work at a roller rink concession stand.
Alright, and after all of that, I finally get to play Mary, Kate, and Ashley Magical Mystery Mall.
My earnings goal is $50 in 2 minutes. And basically, what you're supposed to do is have someone pop up saying, I want pizza. And then you give them... Wait, what are you supposed to do again? I also just want to say that when the customers get their slices, they are fucking huge. It's like one of those biggest slices ever slices challenge, if you've ever seen one of those. Eventually, when you make enough money, you now have to make $75 in 3 minutes by serving people pizza, burgers, and hot dogs. And then you gotta throw in ice cream and pretzels, and that's just...
Pretzel, please.
I'll have a hot dog. Hamburger, please. I'll have a hot dog. Hamburger, please.
A pretzel, please.
Hamburger, please.
A pretzel, please.
I'll have pizza.
Yeah, that's about enough Mary, Kate, and Ashley Magical Mystery Mall for me, which is probably more than enough for the average human being. But did you know that there's more Mary, Kate, and Ashley Olsen twin games? Yeah, you probably did because I alluded to that earlier, unless you forgot, which, I mean, I'm not gonna get mad at you if you forgot.
But how many Mary, Kate, and Ashley Olsen twin games are there? Well, you know there's more than one because of what I said. But how many are there? Is there 2? 3? 4? 5? 6? 7? 8? 9? 9?
Why are there 9 Olsen twin games? There's enough for a fucking Wikipedia page of these games as a collective! What?
Well, while I'm at it...
There we go. Wikipedia is becoming more credible by the minute. You think that's a good place to stop? Falling down a rabbit hole of fucking Olsen twin games? But I am forgetting someone, am I? Like a celebrity who infamously had a video game, a fighting game. But I really don't want to play it. No, stop. Stop. I'm not playing it. Don't make me do it. Don't make me play the game. Please don't.
Oh!
Shaq Fu. Does this game need an introduction? Someone thought it would be funny to make a fighting game about Shaquille O'Neal. And you know what? It is pretty funny. But they actually released it. This is a real game. What sicko company actually went through with this?
EA.
Right. So I think it's time to play Shaq Fu for surprisingly not the first time on this series. If you go back to like one of my earliest episodes, I did an episode about bad Game Boy ports, and one of those was Shaq Fu. Oh, look at him. Look at how innocent he is with his bowl cut. Would you count that? Would you fucking count that? No. That was the Game Boy version. It wasn't even published by EA. This one is, though. Well, that sets the tone.
That's it, that's the title, Shaq Fu. I don't know how I didn't include that in my top 50 worst video game titles list that I made a while back. It would have fit perfectly on that list. But there it is, it's Shaq Fu. Alright, so we got this crazy character roster consisting of Shaq.
Fine, I'll look at the others.
So we got Cheetah Girl, as in, remember the Cheetah Men? This is the 4th member, who is also female that they added for diversity. We also can't forget the Devil's Penis, Set. What kind of name is Set? Memphis? I know that's not what it actually says, but this guy is Memphis, Tennessee. We got Shantae in this bitch? Damn, she's been around for a while. And then we got Raja. Any nickname I gave him got rejected. I'm just gonna stick with Shaq. Oh my god, this game is terrible. This game actually does not control well at all. Legitimately, Shaq Fu might be one of the worst controlling games I have ever played. Nothing feels right. Everything feels delayed. You move so slow, and it doesn't seem to affect this stupid cat bitch!
Yeah, sorry, look, there's not much to say about Shaq Fu. It's about as good as you could expect a Shaq fighting game to be. So in other words, pretty fucking terrible. But by the nature of this game and its absolute weirdness, Shaq Fu garnered a cult following, you know? This is considered a game so bad it's good, until you actually play it. Then it's just bad. But Shaq Fu is a product of its time. That time being 1994. So in 2018, they made a sequel! I'm not kidding! Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn! And I'm gonna play it!
Before we even start, I would like to point out that this game was developed by Big D's Productions.
Got him! Why?
So the game starts with some story. Shaq was... the fucking... what? Shaq was trained in China by an old man who taught him Kung Fu. Or should I say... Shaq Fu.
By the way, I want you all to know how this starts, okay?
My story is convoluted and full of holes, so pay attention. It begins in the land of dragons, legends, and General Soul's chicken.
2018!
By the way, the old mentor's name, the guy who eventually fucking trained Shaq, his name is Yay Yay. And this is how he sounds.
Those kids just jealous because you such big boy. I mean, your turds must be bigger than their heads.
Holy shit. You know, whenever you hear someone say, like, they can't release a game like this now, just point to this. This came out in 2018. It's 2025 now, but people were saying that back in 2018. Trust me, I was there.
So we get into the game and... huh, that's funny. I could have sworn this is a sequel to Shaq Fu, which is a fighting game, but this is a beat 'em up.
If you're gonna have a sequel to Shaq Fu that comes out 24 years later, and you're gonna have an actual line where Shaq describes China as the land of General Tso's chicken, at least make it a fighting game!
So the game is what you'd expect. It's a very generic 2D beat 'em up, although I do gotta give them props. They are very self-aware of the absurdity of this game. Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn was a game made out of ironic love for the original, and this is clearly them having fun with how stupid this is. It's absolutely not taking itself seriously at all, which I gotta commend. You don't unironically make a Shaq Fu sequel 24 years after the original.
Why do these guys want to kill you?
I'm not the man you think I am.
I knew it.
You did?
I seen you looking at me when I do them high kicks.
I fought this one boss, I died, and I probably could beat him, but I'm bored. I quit. Back to the title screen, and wait a second. Does that say Barack Fu?
Get down with the crew. 100%.
No fucking way!
Let me be clear. What is this?
It was time for Barack to light some bitches up.
Oh shit! Let's go! Barack Obama is... Who are you gonna light up, Obama? Who's it gonna be?
Yo, mortals! God has graced me with the vision. I'ma be unveiling my cerebral droppings at Paris Fashion Week, and y'all gonna be tripping on Picasso's revelations.
What?
So yeah, Obama is searching for Kanye. But for legal reasons, his name is spelled differently, so it's not actually him. But where will we find Kanye? Well, in fucking Paris, of course. Who's in Paris again?
Also, because, you know, they're in France, You know they went crazy with that.
I have a bone to pick with you. Your stupid American wife with her war on complex carbohydrates has devastated my baguette exports.
Now, at a certain point, I think you just have to question your existence. And also, how many drugs did you have to be on to make something like this? You know, there's rehab.
So I am finally playing Barack Fu. I play as the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama, shooting up French people in Paris while hunting down a jab, at least, at Kanye West. Guys, this game actually broke me. I'm absolutely speechless. This is real. Someone actually made this. It's not like a fan game or anything. And first off, Obama himself had to sign off on this. And second off, this game was on Steam. It's probably on Epic Games. It's on Amazon. And it's also, you know, on Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. So all those guys had to sign off on this too. This is real. How come nobody talks about this game? Keep in mind, this is a game within another game as well.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but sorry, France.
I don't know what else to say. Gameplay-wise, Barack Fu is exactly the same as Shaq Fu, but this time, you have a gun. And the enemies say words like putain. That was a dumb joke. But that's about it, though. I'm gonna go to hell.
Wait, no. I was joking. I don't actually want to go to hell. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, fuck! Oh, holy shit. Oh my god. Man, fuck celebrity games. They suck! DPX. Oh no.